what I'm doing now. I didn't understand what I'm doing now. Oh my god. I don't understand what happened to me today. Today's day is very judgy day. I cannot understand what happened, what are doing to me. Ooh. So, hi everyone, welcome back to my brand new and also interesting video. In this video, I want to say to you that very important and very interesting thing I want to discuss to you. So, I don't waste time. Let's begin. So, in this video, I will say to you that how to give a speech. This video is gonna very important and also interesting thing because we also know that how we can tell story. We know that how you can speak the English language, but we cannot know how to speak, how to give a speech. So this video, I will share to you that how to give a speech for a long time, like 13 minutes or 1 hour. This video is gonna very important, also interesting thing. So listen, be careful, and try to learn from this video new thing. So I don't waste time. So I will divide this thing for 4 types for you better understand. So listen, be careful, step by step. I will discuss about the step by step. If you can listen, you can learn better from this thing. That without speech, when we put in the mic in our hand, we hesitate to speak anything. That what we are speaking now in the street in front of anyone. That what we say. So this video is gonna very important. And I also say to you that in street, when you put in the mic in our hand, so how you can give the speech like a 13 or 1 hours. So, oh, whoa, no, there are rain are falling. So I take my umbrella. Please, I will say to you that this is a must be important to do anything that the why I will divide this thing that 4 type for you better understand. I also say that the number one is a must be important that take you a particular think that what is the topic, what is your topic, that in the what topic you just ask, you just give a speech. You can give a speech. First you take a particular like think that how to make sorry, how to learn the English language. This is a topic and I will take the particular topic. That when you just take the topic, so you can learn, you can want to curious to know this thing. So like that, when we just take a topic to speak something, that we can also can speak better this thing. When like think, when in exam time, if we are just studying and studying, we are just prepared and prepared in our home. Why? Because the matter is our exam will come. So this is a call, this is called that the like particular, like you just take a particular topic. So this is the topic that your exam is also topic, that's why you can read and read enough. So this thing is must be important. I also say that first you take a particular topic, that I will say to you that how to learn the English language. I will take this topic, so I will give a speech in this topic, like thing that first you just try to speak, first you just try to make the sentence in this topic, like that uh, what sentence, what topic I will take, that how to learn English language. Yes. So guys, in this topic you can also take the point, the main point. When you just take, it is easy to speak something, it is easy to give a speech. So like that, how to learn English language. That English language is must be important language, and first you just have to know, first you have to know that what the thing, when we do to learn the English language easily, we can learn the English language easily. First you just try to know it. So think is like I will give a speech. Listen, be careful. That easily I will give a speech like that. English is not a child play. That English is very important language. That if you want to learn the English language, it is must be important. That in every country we need English language. That without English language we cannot be successful in our life. That when we go to the another country, another city also, that in this time they also know our mother tongue, and when we need something, that how we express our thought in front of them. So this thing is must be important as I say it. So guys, this thing is must be important to do anything that if this thing is must be important like that, without English language we cannot express our thought. If we cannot express our thought, we cannot we cannot get anything in my future. That everything we need English language. That without English language we cannot be success in our life. So in this short thing you can use to make this sentence easily, guys. This thing is must be important. So guys, I hope you can understand what I am saying. That this thing is must be important to do anything in your future, and this thing that English language must be important. So I hope you can notice that how I give a speech in short speech, how I give it, this thing. So this thing is must be important to learn the English language. To the etc thing is must be important to do anything in your future. So I hope you understand that in this time you can also use to make sentence to give a speech. Like you can also take a particular topic, then in this topic you just write enough and write enough that when you write you can learn better. When you can write you can learn better this thing. When you cannot write you cannot learn. Like a film, I will give an example. Like a film, if the director or writer cannot write the film, so how it make? So this is very important thing to learn the English language to everything. So I will say to you that number two is much be important, that the storytelling. Try to brief your try to brief your speech. Try to brief your speech, that as you say that now I will learn how to speak a short, how to give a speech in short. So why are you tell me that how to brief my speech? This is very important thing. So I will say to you that how to learn the speech, how to give a speech in short. And it is not like if you need to brief your speech. It is must be important that how to brief your speech. So guys, this thing is must be important. Like you can join lot of things from your speech. Like as you say that what I am joy. I have nothing. I have nothing. I did not know what I am joy. What I am joined in this speech. I did not know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know anything. You just thinking that, but you know better. You cannot understand what you know. You cannot know what you know. This is the thing that must be important. Like that, you can also join story. When you join, you can learn better. But I always say in my lot of video that story. In this story, we can learn stock words. So in this stock words, we can use to make this sentence easily, guys. This thing is must be important. That story, I will also can prefer to you that story is must be important to brief your speech. You can also join two story, three story, big story in your textbook. You can have you have lot of story. That when we hear the story, that we are just thinking that what are you saying? The story is very big. How I can tell this? This is your problem. This is your problem. That's why you cannot learn the English language. Try to make this story easily. Try to speak this story. Sorry. So this is very important thing. So guys, I will say to you that must be important. That story is a must be important. So now I will tell you that how to learn the how to brief your speech. That read story like a moral story, as you say. That moral story, take a moral story. Like I will say to you that when you just give a speech in a movement, you can also say a line like thing in the villager people, they all are fool people, but it is not. So I will say to you that no, not sorry, I will say wrong. That like thing that English is must be important. That then in this line you can use a story, like this story, like a villager in the spectacle. So once upon a time there was a villager. He was illiterate. He didn't know how to read and write. So one day he even saw a man sit here and read a newspaper. So he decided that if I have a spectacle, so I also can read and write like this man. So he just thinking and thinking, and then next day he go to the town to buy a spectacles, and he saw a spectacle shop, and then he entered the spectacle shop and he say to the shopkeeper, shopkeeper, give me the spectacles. The shopkeeper give him a various types of spectacles, and the shopkeeper also give a book. So in this book, when he just tried and tried, he just tried and tried, but he cannot read enough. He cannot read and write. Why, can you tell me that why he cannot give me read and write? Because that the shopkeepers and the villagers say to you that all our spectacles are useless for me. The shopkeeper said that what are you saying, my shop is the number one in the city, what are you saying now? So then the shopkeeper saw the villager take the book in upside down. So in this time, the villager laughed and quite laughing, and then the shopkeeper said that, do you know that how to read and write? You do know how to read and write, the shopkeeper said. The villager said, no, I do not know how to read and write. So the shopkeeper says, first you need read and write, and then you come back to buy spectacles. Spectacles only help you to see better, not read and write. So this is the thing. So I hope you understand this, how to brief your story and how to brief your speech. In this thing is must be important to brief your thing. That join a lot of story, join course, join like environment, join think, join education, join and try to brief your speech. When you brief, you can learn the better thing from this thing. So this thing is must be important. So number two, no, sorry, I will say to number three. Number 3 is must be important. Number three is listening. That, as you say, that what is the connection to the listening to give a speech? It is the connection, it is the must be important, the connection, that is when you just listen another thing, that what they are saying, what another person saying, so you can learn better. As usual, that how I learn better, that is the thing, is that when you just listen in somebody, when they asking what they're asking, so you can learn better. When you just listen, we can remember what we listen. Like think, imagine like many days ago, that what we are listening in our family, like think that many years ago, I listened that my parents also discuss about to make a building, to make a house, to new house, to build a new house. They just discuss about, so I also can remember this thing. So I also can remember this thing, that this thing is must be important. I also can realize this thing is must be important to do this thing, to make a to give a speech. This thing is must be important. That if you cannot listen, so why in front of me thousands of people listen to you? If you cannot listen what does another person say, so why in the thousands of people can sell can why the thousands of people can like listen you? Why, can you tell me that? If you cannot listen, so they also cannot listen, that we are thinking. But listen everything, that in YouTube, what we are showing YouTube, that we are click this video, and this video we are watching, and we are do a lot of fun, and they also get a lot of fun, so we are just laughing and laughing. And in this time also we can scroll the short, and of course we can see the short, and we are scrolled and scrolled, we can watch the short. But try to use the internet, try to use the YouTube is a big platform. There are thousands of video in the English topic, in another thing. Try to listen it. When you just listen, you can learn better. When you cannot listen, you cannot learn better. This is the problem we have done in when we put in the mobile in our hand. This thing is must be important. I also say that if you cannot do it, you cannot learn this thing. That must be important, this thing. I also say it, this thing. This must be important. If you cannot listen, you cannot learn anything. Listening is the must be important to do anything. Listening is the must be important. So I hope you understand these three or four things must be important to brief your speech. So number 4 is you reading. As you said, the reading, we are just read and read, we cannot understand what we are read. And you can also say your all video that read and read, but reading is a must be important. You cannot understand it now, and when you just grew up in an elder, when you just grew up in an elder, so you can realize that reading is a must be important to do anything, to learn English language. Reading is a must be important. I will say you to you, reading is a must be important. Let's read story, read gram, read the story, read like in when like think I will give you like when we take a notebook like to prepare to question answer book, we are just read and read, we are just try to remember this thing. How we just read and read, so that's why we can remember. So this thing is must be important. Read and you can remember this all other thing. First you have to write what you are give a speech, what thing you give a speech, so you can also write in and you just read and try to remember, try to copy it. And when you just copy and use, reading is a must be important to do anything in your future. That reading is a must be important. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. So this thing is must be important to do anything in your future. So this video is in, so I hope you understand what I'm saying. So if you like this video, also subscribe my channel. That why what I'm do that first you like my channel and like my video, and then you subscribe, and then you press the bell icon. When you press the bell icon, the first video's notification will came in you, and you can watch this video. Thank you for watching. Bye, see you in the next video. Wait, I will give you something. I have a special thing, that Superman power, like thing, that running power.